So I wanted to talk with all of you today as we approach National Seafood Month about how to find sustainable seafood. Because, this is an incredibly complicated situation. By law, the only thing that a menu or the fish case needs to say is what the species is and the country of origin. But boy, you and I both know there is so much more information between the water, and the plate than just species and country of origin. And unfortunately, it's not like chicken or beef or pork where it's pretty clear, right? I mean, we've got natural, we've got organic, we've got conventional. It's just a couple sitting in the case. It's not like the fish and seafood world where it is an entire ocean of trying to figure out what your sourcing is. So the first thing is, I will say to you that there are exceptions. So no matter what certification or recommendation that you follow, there are definitely exceptions, whether you're in the Midwest and you want to get local perch from your lake, or if you're in a region where you know that there's a good small farm that's working on sustainability, you might choose, because you know them so well, to support them. But the place where we really can only play for right now is with Seafood Watch. And this is an app that you can find on the App Store. You can actually get it for free, and all you need to know is what type of seafood you're looking at. So you take and you type in, for example, I can look at salmon. And it's gonna give me essentially what is a full rating on the salmon itself. So if you look, you'll see that you'll get the salmon, and then you click on View Salmon Recommendations, and you'll see that every single thing has basically a stoplight score. And when you look, what you want ideally to do is to be sourcing and supporting things that are in the green range, which means that it is a best, and that means that you can use it all the time, a best choice. Or you'll also see some that are in the good alternative range. And those are projects that maybe have or need a little bit of improvement, but again, safe to be able to eat. And you know that it's going to be sustainable. So you've got those things that are in the green range. And no matter what, if you want even more information, all you have to do is click on that green, and you will see that you can read the entire report. So I can even click here and I can get to the entire report about that farm or that region. Now that's going to be very scientific. There's a lot of detailed information in there, but again, red, green, or yellow, you're going to see that some things maybe don't fit. There may be a fishery that they defer over to the Marine Stewardship Council. And that means that they're taking a partner that they trust, and they're applying the science in the way that they trust it can be assessed. And then they give it what's called an eco certification, an eco recommendation, which means that that recommendation goes from the science that Marine Stewardship Council is using. It's been referred and it's been looked at by Seafood Watch, and then you're able to buy it safely. I think the main thing to think about is, one, you can have this on your phone. You have it right in front of you to be able to get the information. So the odds are, for example, if you were to pull up mahi-mahi and you love mahi-mahi and you didn't know exactly where it came from, you'd be able to see and ask the question, is it from Hawaii where it's going to be recommended, or is it from other regions of the world where potentially it's not? At least then you become a very active consumer. There are other places that you can go. Fish Choice. You can look at all different types of fish and seafood there. You can reference the Marine Stewardship Council website or the Aquaculture Stewardship Council website in order to get a deeper dive. There are many organizations that have been involved in this, and I'll tell you, the longer that time goes by, it feels like it's getting more and more complicated. But really, the truth of the matter is, it sits with us. It's what we call me to be, meaning I'm really the one that's knowledgeable, going to the business with my knowledge to get them to increase their sustainability standards around fish and seafood, because it's very complicated. It's not the business telling us what we should do with our dollars. It should be the other way around. So what I say is, try to stay knowledgeable, engaged, understand. You're not going to know everything. The longer I've been in fish and seafood, the more I realize I don't know. So just ask the questions, stay engaged. There's a whole ocean of beautiful fish and seafood, waterways that are inland, farms that are doing the right thing that need your support. Both fishers and the farmer community that want us to eat delicious, nutritious, good fish and seafood available all the time. You just got to do a little bit of research.